Welcome back to another video. We are in the Halloween Cup here. We're going to be running the Toxicroak Umbreon core as the Toxicroak trying to avoid the confusion users. So here we have the fairy in the front. It's kind of interesting here. We don't really want to be switching out as Toxicroak actually does decent against this fairy type because it can hit back with these sludge bombs. But also, it looks like this Surpluff is not running any fairy moves through the flamethrower. Here we are deciding whether to shield or not. We do shield here just to keep this healthy. We're gonna throw this mud bomb here. We're hoping it does KO. Perfect. It does KO perfectly. They switch into their Toxicroak. Okay, so their Toxicroak here is paired with the Umbreon. We have the same core, except for just a little bit out of order. Luckily, our Shadow Golbat here is going to be able to whittle this Umbreon low enough so that our own Toxicroak can possibly farm it down. Let's see if we're going to be able to do that. Wow, this Umbreon is actually running the Psychic, so not quite the same Umbreon as we only have Last Resort. And maybe right there we shouldn't have KO'd that Umbreon because we actually wanted to farm. So here we're going to have to come in with our Toxicroak to force out some energy. We actually catch the move. So now that when we come back, our own Toxicroak has some energy advantage and we can get to that Mud Bomb before them, hopefully. They go for the Sludge Bomb. It does not KO. We go for the Last Resort right here. Should take it down relatively low. Does take it out, so that's GG's to our opponent right there. On to the next game. If you haven't figured it out already, this team here is trying to, obviously, in the front, get a lead, and then hopefully we can win back switch with the Golbat or the Umbreon. So Mirror Toxicroak here ends up showing our opponent that they need to switch. They go into the Jellicent. This Jellicent here is going to be throwing a Surf here. We're going to wait till we have a move on our Toxicroak, and then we're going to switch out into the Umbreon, which is going to hard counter this Jellicent. So here we have no reason to throw early. We want to go up to 100 energy. They throw another Surf. That's all they can really throw. So here we're going to throw this Foul Play here. We kind of want it undercharged. Perfect. And then they actually are forced to switch out into their Toxicroak, so we throw a Last Resort, which does roughly 50%. So here we're going to get to another Foul Play here, making our opponent make a decision. Will they shield or let it go? They actually shield, so then we switch into our Toxicroak immediately to throw the Mud Bomb, force out another shield. So all of a sudden they're down to no shields, and unfortunately for them, we do have Golbat in the back here. That's going to get farmed down easily. So all that energy that they have, gone. So GG's to our opponent right there. They know that it's over. The Golbat with some energy and 2 shields is going to be in a great situation. Probably even decent against the Carbine. All right, here we're going to be able to do the mirror match again. We're going to throw this Mud Bomb, and unfortunately we get our move caught again. This Mandibuzz is a bigger problem this time because we don't necessarily have a really good counter to this Mandibuzz, as Umbreon will still be taking neutral, fast move, and arrow aces here. Okay, so looks like we're going to have to throw these Last Resorts. Unfortunately for us, this Mandibuzz, I would say, is a core breaker. Pretty bulky. Our opponent ends up switching out into their Toxicroak again. You know, this situation, we're going to throw this Last Resort, ends up getting shielded. We're going to get to another Last Resort. Let's say a double shield. Okay, no double shield right there. We're going to combo play again. We're going to throw this Mud Bomb to definitely get a shield this time. We're going to force out some energy from our opponent right here. We're debating to shield this or not. We decided to let it go because we think we could farm down with the Golbat. Once again, they have no shields, so I don't think we're going to have to worry about this charge move right here. They go for the Sludge Bomb right there, does slightly more. But Golbat here is going to have to be faced against a Ninetales. This is going to be tricky. We did have some energy advantage, so we're going to throw this first Poison Fang. Does a huge amount of damage, actually. try to catch a move. Unfortunately, we did not. And it looks like we're going to have to shield here just to force them to throw back-to-back. We're going to let the second one go. And unfortunately for us, we were not able to farm down. So well played by my opponent right there. Mandibu's kind of a problem. We definitely don't want to see that as opposed to like a Jellicent. Although, another idea is to pair the Toxicroak with the Mandibuzz, right? Okay, here is a fantastic lead. They're just starting to stay in, which is very interesting. So we're going to see what they want to do. We're going to shield here. And it looks like they're just going to let us farm it down. Here we have 2 Mud Bombs. So we're going to throw this first Mud Bomb, get a good amount of damage. And then we're going to switch out into the Umbreon. We're going to try to see if they have any, like, Charjabuzz or, I don't know, anything. It looks like they are not switching out quite yet. They go for the Sludge Wave. The Sludge Wave, so far, is, 15 to 20%. Okay, and then at least we're able to tank it. We're going to go for this Foul Play here. Almost in farm down range, but it looks like we're not going to be able to. So we're going to go for another Foul Play. They reveal that they have another Poison type in the back. So that is a ABB team, right? They have the, what was that, Guzzlord and 2 Poison types in the back. So this Toxicroak basically was a core breaker. They actually have a good amount of energy, so we're going to go in with our Golbat here. Only way we kind of lose is if they have Stone Edge. There's a possibility, but unfortunately for them, they are not running Stone Edge. We are able to survive that. We're going to shield this Earth Power, and it is all but over. GG's to our opponent. Unfortunate that they had the double poison in the pack because we also had a Golbat in the back right there. So check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.